The best visualization option that we can choose in scenarios like this, where we want to measure two different aggregate values or two different numerical values which have different axes across categories, then we can use a combination chart. Combination charts are line and stacked column chart. Then you have line and clustered column chart. Stacked and clustered. Stacked means on top of each other, and clustered means next to each other. All right, so separate bars for separate categories or something like that. So let's choose a simple one, which is going to be a stacked line and stacked column chart. These are known as combination charts because we are going to combine two different measures with two different axes in this particular chart. So as soon as I select this visualization, I can see that I have got different options over here. It's starting with the shared axis. Shared axis is going to be my x-axis in this case. And then I have column series, column values, line values, and so on. So what I want to visualize in this case is probably by my manufacturer. So let's add the manufacturer. Go and add the manufacturer. Oh, okay. So you always have to select your visualization to be able to make any changes on that. So let's go and select the manufacturer. I just click on it, okay, Power BI would take a guess on where in this list of fields it should end up that particular value that we have selected. And sometimes, most of the times it would be right, but you can also choose to move your field across these different options if you want to. All right, so for now we chose manufacturer and it rightly added it to the shared axis, and that is where we wanted it. Okay, and what else do we want? We want, let's say, in the columns, we want the sales amount or sales values. Okay, so simple bar charts. Let's go over here and again increase the text size to make it easier for us to view. Okay. So now my columns has sales. So I have a sales graph over here. So these are the different manufacturers and these are my sales across these different manufacturers. What else can I add over here? I can add a column series. So column series is going to be, let's say, my category. And because this is going to be a stacked chart, it has just colored it by the different categories and it has given a nice little legend over here. You can also increase the size of the legend by increasing the text size so that it's more visible on this particular visualization. Okay, but now the most important thing. Okay, this we had already seen here. This is nothing but a stacked column chart. Now what we want to see is on this particular visualization, along with the sales, I also want to see my units sold across these different manufacturers. So what I'm going to do next is go to the sales fact table and pick up my total units. Okay, and if I click on that total units over here, it is going to add it to my line values because that was only option left and that is where it should end up. Okay, so now you can see that there's a nice little line chart that has been created on top of these stacked column chart that I had. So now I can visualize two pieces of information on the same chart. Now if I go to the formatting option over here, and go to data labels, let's switch them on so that I'm able to see my values. You can again change all these properties and the text size for your data labels. You can go to the shapes option over here and again you can say show marker on so that now you can see the exact values for this line chart, and you can change the colors and so on, the other things which are standard things, right? So the important thing to note over here is simply that you have a different axis on the left hand side, as you can see. which is your sales axis, and on the right hand side you have a different axis which is for your quantity or units, right? So now you are able to visualize two different measures on the same chart across the same categorization parameters. So this is the use of a line chart basically when you want to view your data on different measures with different axes on the same chart. Now, the next kind of charts are, so you also have something called the area chart. So if you just simply add it, what it is going to do is simply shade the area as well. So you can now see, let's quickly do this one and see how it looks and feels like. Okay. So add the sales dollars, which gets added to the values, and then I can define an axis, which would be manufacturer in my case. So it's simply going to shade the area below the line graph that it creates on top of it. So it's not going to be a bar, it's going to be something like a line chart, and the area below would be shaded to give it more meaning. And if I add a category to the legend, it's going to create different bar charts, color them differently for the different categories that it has created. So this is how an area chart looks like with your area till the axis, till the zero level of the axis shaded below the line chart that it creates. Okay.